Yeah, we are back in session and we are at San Francisco once again. I think there's a few more little spots I can get through. Turn this into a third video in this little San Francisco series that I've got going on. Yeah, we're going to have a bit of a chill time, so let's get into it. Kind of feels like Session is my comfort game right now. All the other nonsense going on. This is just a straight up know what I'm getting kind of vibe. Okay, bit of a sketchy landing. I have been meaning to try skate again, just to see if I can do a similar sort of techie session in that. But I do find a lot of the smaller things where, say it's very cramped and I want to control the speed, with this, it feels like I have a lot of control over how I actually start, speed-wise. Whereas in skate, when you do the throwdown, it seems like there's less fidelity for that stuff. And pushing as well is very kind of one note. So I find it hard to get the right amount of speed. And just the way it like locks into things, it kind of makes it a lot harder than it would in this. I think for most people who aren't doing weird stuff like me, it's never really an issue. Like the more straightforward skating style just sort of works pretty good. But for what I do and what I like, it doesn't quite gel very well. Ooh, okay. Not sure what got me started on this thing. I'm not sure what it is, to be honest. Some sort of weird object. It's actually pretty fun to skate. Is that broke? Just, I guess. Ooh, nice. Oops. Right, it's starting to feel a bit claustrophobic being in that one space all the time. Okay, we've definitely got something here we can session. Okay, that was a weird one. So as usual for me, we're off to a pretty weird start. That's kind of how I like it. Get over. Just. Ooh, nice. While I'm here trying to figure out some tricks on this thing. What has happened with skate style recently? I feel like when that demo came out, it was kind of the next big thing. Everybody was kind of going wild over it. But then things have gotten very quiet since. There's also that skate game by the a lot of modders from Skater XL. I can't even remember the name of that one now. There's a few different sims which kind of appeared or got announced, but I guess they're in the doldrums of actually doing the work to get it all together. Definitely seems like it's one thing to have an idea for a game, but then the reality of actually putting it together after you've got the basics down is probably the tedious and hard part, and not very glamorous either, because there's not really a lot to report or show people about it. Well, that's what I assume what's going on in my head anyway. Because there always tends to be like a bit of hype at first and then a lot of period of waiting. I think that's just the reality of game dev related things. A lot of people seem to get stuck. Or just have a lot of time taken up with a lot of the necessary steps that you need to actually complete a game, rather than the dream. It's nice to have all these functions. It's the idea type of thing. The reality seems to be a lot harsher. And it must be the case because that's why there's so many games that get announced and are either not fully complete, or it takes forever for them to be complete. It's never as simple as it seems. Okay. While I was talking away, that was kind of my initial step of trying to figure out what kind of double grinds I can do. I usually have like 5 minutes seeing what's possible. I don't usually show it in the videos. It's usually after, okay, I figured out what I'm going to do. Just try and put it all together. And you just see those parts. Videos, the actual filming time versus what I actually do is quite different. You maybe notice now, like, I'm starting to string things together. It doesn't always look great. But at the very least, I'm landing a lot more stuff. It's kind of an on and off. I'll say that, I'm starting to die again. So maybe try approaching this from the opposite angle, actually. It's kind of funny. My session videos tend to have the most tricks in, but they're the shortest videos. I spend less time talking, and more time actually filming clips, which is actually kind of a slow, tedious process. Compared to just yapping about something for like 10 minutes, because you can easily do that. I've completely forgotten how to transition skate as well. Thinking about it, because it's sloped, will I just start going backwards again? I guess not. That was good. Maybe if it's a 50-50... Okay, it's starting to go backwards. It's so shallow, I don't think I can do anything interesting with it. Mini pop to something and see if I can go back down again, I guess. Okay, how about this? Let's see. How do I get out? I don't actually know what the reverse controls are now. Now I'm going backwards. Okay. So it actually flips the controls to do that. Okay. 90 degrees. Or I suppose you could burn the ollie as well to get out that way. Ooh, just made that one. Man, I like this spot. I don't think I've ever even sessioned it before, to be honest. Man, we're having a good session today, if I say so myself. Maybe try sessioning this overly steep rail. Kind of crazy, like there, I was trying to do it at 50-50. But the board won't even like tilt down enough to do it. Oh, actually, I guess if you do a flip trick, you know how you can use the directions to kind of tilt it forward or backwards like that? That would probably give you a better angle than if you just ollie, because you don't really have as much control over that, I don't think. Maybe you do, but then again, it's a bit awkward that way. So maybe kick flipping into a 50-50 will get you in a better angle to start with. If you can get it. And being careful to ollie out as well, because the landing always looks sketch as hell. Okay, a bit of a crazy one, but it's nice to kind of try different styles in the same video where we can. I could play around with the like bowl transition skating sort of stuff as well, but I find that a bit painful right now. Probably because I'm not that used to it. That's good. Probably some like mani combos around here. Into the bowl might be nice. Okay, maybe a bit too far. I was curious actually, could I do a Darkslide to a Primo? Okay, it works. You know what? I think I may leave it there. I sometimes worry about these videos because I get so much in the zone and I don't talk. After I put it all together, I don't really have enough to make like an 8-minute long video. Because that's generally what you want when you're doing YouTube. Just for like the monetization nonsense and all that stuff. If it's below that, you get like, way less for it. It's usually fine though. And as usual, this game is giving me the proper feeling of being creative and having a bit of a session, which a lot of other games aren't really giving me. I'm too bothered by the physics or what's wrong with it at the minute to really like dive in and enjoy it. And this is the one game that doesn't do that to me. I hope. But I don't know, I guess in the case of session, like if the game stayed exactly the same from now on without any other changes, I'd still be able to get hours and hours of fun out of it. So I'm kind of happy with it. Obviously would like to see more, maybe more base maps. I guess they're all going to be paid DLC maps at some point. They're supposed to be coming out. I don't know if it's soon actually. It's maybe been a while since we had the last update. And there's 2 more, I think, planned for this year. So maybe I have to see how that goes. Maybe some physics adjustments. I wouldn't imagine too much to change at this point. No new tricks. I very much doubt. But I will take whatever we get, as long as they don't like break the game anymore. The weird transition assist thing that got put in, I'm not really a fan of that. So hopefully they adjust that. That's maybe the one thing. Transition assist is a bit crazy at the minute when it decides to kick in. When it's not there, it's fine, because you can do it all manually and figure it out yourself. Any game where it starts doing stuff for you is where it gets a bit awkward. Especially for somebody like me who does skates or does BMX in a weird way. It only ever really leads to problems. I don't know. We'll see. Plenty more of this to come. Let me know what map you want to see me do next. I think I've rinsed this one pretty good. There's still a few more left, or if there's any mod maps as well, let me know. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.